Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another bombshell reading. Yes, we do, and happy Thursday. I believe today's Thursday already. Wow, let's see what we have here for you guys. I believe we're going through a full moon in Aquarius. I feel like this we definitely are, and and we are still in Mercury retrograde, so it's definitely a time to reflect on things when Mercury retrograde happens. It is a time to step back and really kind of not jump into decisions unless you really must. You could be reevaluating anything. It gives us time to do that when Mercury kind of slows down its spin, and kind of spins backwards there for sure. And then also the full moon in Aquarius is kind of really interesting. It can talk about, you want to do better, or you kind of want to help. Sometimes it's about helping humanity. It could be about, connecting to friends. It can be about a few different things. But let's get into this, Sagittarius. See what we got here. We have traveling, and we have the true path. Okay, so somebody is traveling toward their true path, and we see this couple, and they are both, she's naked, so I have to cover her breasts, right? But they're dancing like you're it. You're my soulmate, and we're gonna really enjoy this life together. The true path, that's the name of the card. And over here is traveling. And interesting about traveling, because here's the knight, and he is traveling. It's a number 4. I'm traveling for stability, or whatever, wherever I am going, it is to create that stability. And here's the baby, but the baby still has the umbilical cord attached. So it can mean that somebody really, this baby here, babies usually mean kind of a new beginning. Not kind of, they always mean that, unless there's a baby, a real baby. But here, this is a new beginning. He's traveling there, and the umbilical cord is still there attached. And what that means for me is that somebody, like, they can't cut themselves off from somebody else. They have to have this new beginning. Yeah, and here's the new beginning that they want, the true path. Somebody knows that they are meant for somebody else. That's my soulmate. That's the one. Sagittarius is the one. You'll see what else we have. And we have envy, and somebody else is angry of this true path that somebody's following. And we know they're following because that's a traveling card. Somebody's very envy of this. And wow. And so we have the garden and the gate. So the garden and the gate, interesting. It is kind of showing up reversed here. But the garden and the gate talks about somebody who was always looking outside what they had. She's in the beautiful garden, where she lives in this beautiful house, and, this really beautiful garden here. And so the gate is, her separation from the outside world. And you can tell she's looking outside, where she sees beyond the gate, where she sees the butterflies, and and she says, "Oh, I wonder if it could be better for me outside." Somebody has been thinking that their true path was not where they were, or their true path was beyond where they were, or they had to step out of this gate, and they are doing it, and there is somebody else who is envious. OMG. Wow. It could be that maybe because when I see traveling the true path, and I don't feel like it's the same person cannot be following their true path and be feeling envy. Because if you are following your true path, you are in your higher self. And so you're not going to be envious of other people. They just don't exist on the same frequency. No, they don't. And so, yeah, wow, this is a trip. Somebody was thinking about leaving a situation for a while, and they just kind of jumped ship. Yeah, and here they are traveling to be with you, Sagittarius. Really a beautiful reading. Yeah, and I was going to use an analogy for that kind of higher consciousness, and how you can. Oh, I was going to use what's her name, Blonde Ambition, in the movie. I don't think they called it. It was with Reese Witherspoon, and she was trying to become a lawyer because her boyfriend was in law school. Yeah, it was hilarious. And so she was trying to do that. And they thought she was a bimbo just because of the way she acted, but she was very intelligent. So when she went to do her kind of proxy, right, case to show that she can be a lawyer and be effective, she said there's no way this woman went to kill this person, because this woman was in the gym. And, way too much or on this really long, I went to the gym, way too many endorphins being made or you can't, and that is raising your frequency right there, your vibration. So you're not able to kill somebody after that. It's just impossible, or definitely next to impossible. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody who resonates with the reading, because this is for the collective. Yeah. So we have the Four of Arrows, and this is rest. Somebody is, they're resting up for their new beginning because he's on the ground. The four arrows are kind of around him. He's asleep. And none of these are in his, in him, these arrows. But up here is a huge butterfly. This is, I'm resting up for my new beginning. Wow. And then we have the ancestor. So the ancestor is much like the emperor. Yeah, the ancestor is somebody who basically has major kind of wisdom, for sure. And let's have a look at their version of the ancestor. Let's see, because this is the Wildwood Tarot, right? And it's always the wild, wild west over here with us, because we're in California, and honestly, it is the wild, wild west. But let's get back to this. Ancient memory, the Pathfinder guide. Look at this. We have the true path, and the ancestor is showing up. So when we see the true pathfinder, the Pathfinder guide, that's what the ancestor is. Somebody knows here that you are their true path, right? You're their soulmate, their twin, and that their true path is with you. But I feel like with the ancestor, they feel like you're a past life soulmate. Yeah, you are, Sagittarius. So you best behave, right? No, just teasing. And we have the spirit of nature and the subconscious human psyche, the call of the wild. That's beautiful, the call of the wild. The ancestor greets you as you walk up the path that leads to the forest. I thought it was a man. She is a creature of myth, half animal, half human, but carries the wand of wisdom and the drum that summons all who can hear to gather and watch the sunrise. The ancestor is blessed by the land and by the divine knowledge that flows from the stars. Her coat is of white winter fur and evergreen leaves. Okay, so it goes on, and we're going to leave it there, but beautiful, and this is another beginning. Once you pass through the gateway, you must strive to stay on the path and see the journey through to the end. Somebody wants to see this like till the wheels fall off with you, Sagittarius, right? Somebody wants like to stay with you for good. They want to be with you. They want to stay by your side. They're like, this is the one for me. This is my soulmate. This is nothing to be taken lightheartedly. No, and no. This isn't about. This is for the long run, for sure it is. And let's see what we have for Sagittarius. And let's see. Get your psychic reading, Sagittarius. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad, and I can definitely help you with, with matters, personal matters, insights. It's all confidential, of course, right? But if you are, the career is on your mind, or relationship, or any other life matter, it can help you. Yeah, Silva grad, definitely. And then, at the end, we do the tarot spread if you get the combo, and then you get two different unique, the clairvoyance, and then the divination with the tarot cards. Let's see what else we have. Everything is below in the description box, and you can order separate readings. You don't have to get a combo, no. But yeah, whatever you like. And let's see what we have. Those are very fun, very personal, and very eye-opening and empowering because of the awareness. Yes. And so let's see what we have. Be for you or the other person, right? The Hermit's reversed in this reading, as is the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands. So there is some type of, it looks like either somebody was highly worried or there is suspicion. With the Nine of Swords reversed, we have envy here. Somebody is envious because they are suspicious. Yeah, somebody in this reading doesn't want you to have this true path with somebody else, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, somebody's really jealous here, and yeah, it's bad. But here, and somebody was very suspicious in the past about this because their partner left the garden and said, hey, I'm going to go, I want to see about my true path with Sagittarius. Maybe they're at a distance with a traveling card. Maybe they are, in the same county. We're not sure about that. But beautiful reading. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. This is Knight of Swords sits in the challenge. And why it's all happening is a choice that was made. So he's making a choice. This is a life decision as he holds up the globe. And the challenge is to cut something out made, after the decision is made, so they can have an equal or a fair or a just kind of, it looks like it's a fair relationship with you, and they want to balance the scales. Maybe, they're trying to bring you justice, Sagittarius, but this is all about give and take, the Six of Pentacles. And it's also about recognizing that's what I truly want. That is part of my true path, because the six is recognizing. So let's get a card on the challenge. This is with this Knight of Swords, who is aggressive, and the Three of Swords. You see, somebody gets cut out here, and it is most likely it's a person, because we have envy here, and the Three of Swords. Both of these cards are not so easy to deal with. No, they're not. And in the past, let's see, we have the Nine of Swords reversed with the Four of Pentacles. This is suspicion. Somebody was suspicious that the other person who's going on their true path, wanted to hold on to you, Sagittarius. Yeah, that's pretty simple in this reading. Yeah, for whomever this really resonates, it's a beautiful reading, because for somebody gets hurt, it does look like here, but somebody else is really on their true path, and that is what life is about. Your North Node in your natal chart, this is about your true path and where you are ascending, right? And, and so this is fate and destiny, but your free will is how you exercise that, right? And so it's highly interesting. It is. You should get your progress chart. Can help you with whatever's going on now, because it is happening for you right now. Yes, this year. And yeah, very cool. So let's see what we have. Also, the Hermit is reversed in the mindset. This could be depression. Could be a Virgo who is going through all this kind of turmoil with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. And here we have the Ace of Swords. This is major clarity, but it's about somebody who wants a new beginning that might have suffered here. The Hermit reversed could have been depressed. Could have been a Virgo who kind of, had a real hard time here. Excuse me. Maybe that is the person who is resting over here, the Four of Arrows or the Four of Swords. Resting and really wanting that new beginning, because that butterfly is huge. So this person is dreaming about this new beginning, right? He's asleep, and we see a giant butterfly there, like scary butterfly, because he's that big, right? And and then we have the Ten of Wands with the Sun card. So this can be that somebody brings you news here with this red flag, that they laid down a burden, that something's ended, the Ten of Wands, a chapter's ended. And this can be, this whole thing could be about, wow, this has been very burdening for me, but I got to lay it down because I want to be happy, right? The Sun card is happiness, or I want success, especially, in my love life. It looks like that. The Death card is the concern. So in this particular reading, it is death probably in its true sense, and it is transformation as well. As something ends here, for sure. We have Judgment with it. Wow. So we have rebirth. The concern here is possibly I have to end something so I can be forgiven by Sagittarius, or so I can have a rebirth. But somebody is reborn in this reading, like they raise their consciousness, right? Yeah, they do. And so this can be the concern, can be forgiveness, right? This could be like, also, I'm making this major judgment here. I feel like there was an awakening in this reading, because the true path is such a spiritual card. So there was an awakening here. And now it is transformation as well. Wow, this can be somebody let their old self die off. And that person was waiting to do it. The garden and the gate. They were like their old self, like, I don't want what I used to want. Or you know what, I finally have the courage to leave the garden and go pursue what I want, where the butterflies are flying outside of the garden. And that is where you exist, Sagittarius, right? Out beyond the garden. Yeah. And now we have the Knight of Wands. So that's you in the concern. Yes. And we have the Page of Swords in the environment with the Hanged Man. Maybe there's a Piscean. Maybe your person is Pisces. They could be Scorpio. Leo's over here with the Sun. Virgo showing up with the Hermit. But this Hangman and the Page of Swords can also mean, especially in the environment, the Page of Swords is a curious page. He's the one who is like, kind of using his mind all the time, right? This is the air element, which is about your intelligence, right? Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Especially the third house of Gemini, right? It's like Mercury energy. Interesting, because the sword, the curiosity, can sometimes be Virgo as well, because Mercury rules Virgo. But here we have the Page of Swords, this curiosity about the Hanged Man. Somebody in the environment, somebody could be curious if they were sacrificed because of their because of because they feel like, I don't know, you're a third party, or they feel like they're being sacrificed for another relationship, for somebody's true path, because we have envy. So somebody is very curious here. And next door is the Page of Wands reversed. This can be like resisting change. And what I mean by that is somebody could be concerned here that somebody's returning to who they believe is their true love, the true love of their life, their soulmate, and they are resisting this change. Like, I have to go back. Like that. It definitely could be. And in the potential outcome is the Ace of Wands showing up, Sagittarius, with the Five of Swords. And so here we go with something very beautiful being offered to you underneath the Ace of Swords. So this is kind of, the mindset and the potential outcome. So this is like, I want this new beginning, and it looks like it's going to happen for you with the Ace of Wands in the potential outcome. And we see the true path shows these people dancing here, and they are, super passionate and inspired about being together. They're dancing naked and, happy. And down here, though, with the Ace of Wands with this, something gets defeated here, the Five of Swords. And I was saying that something is definitely being defeated here. This is a reading where nothing's going to stand in the way of who I'm really, really in love with. That's what this reading is about. We're going to end it right now. Get your own reading. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, or get your progressed natal chart. It can really help you, because everybody has squares, tension about doing this or changing this, or what do I do here? And everybody has those showing up in their chart. And your progressed chart shows you how to best deal with those. Yeah, it shows you things you're unaware of. And yes, and that's the nature of astrology, is the cycles that are changing and how best to deal with them, right? And, our talents and, hidden aspects and challenges that we all go through in life. So thanks so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell in order to receive notifications of all my uploads. Yeah, and your progressed chart is to help you evolve and truly meet your true potential. Thanks so much, guys.